Hello and welcome to my channel. So this is going to be an in-depth reading towards your career because someone commented that they wanted a video detailed version of a career reading. So here it is. I'm going to give you two piles here. One is the pile number one, that is the novel. So if you like reading novels, then definitely you can select pile number one. Second is the pile number two that also talks about textbooks. So if you are keen enough to gain a lot of knowledge, and if you're really studious, then definitely you can select pile number two. Now, psychically, let us just channelize certain energies for both the piles. You can take your time and you can select any one pile. If you have selected piles, so let us just start with a psychic reading. I'm going to channelize and soak in some energies here, and I'm going to try to understand what exactly my spirit guides, angels, and guiding angels are actually trying to communicate with me related to all these piles. When I talk about the novel, I definitely see here that you guys are really very creative. You really like reading new books. You really like reading stories, but right now you are very confused in terms of your career. I feel like you feel again and again that you're not doing something you actually love doing. You're just doing it for the sake of doing it. You are on the right path. You're doing what exactly you have to do, but you really need to understand that you'll have to balance your passion and you'll have to balance your career, because if you're not doing something that you really love doing, then you are going to fail in what exactly you are doing in your life in practical life. So you definitely have to balance your things here. You have to let out your creativity as well, and you have to work towards your passion as well with studies. It's very important. So you have to control your mind, because I see you studying, but getting distracted again and again, and whenever you will sit to study, you will have a lot of calls coming in. There will be certain kind of distractions again and again, because you're doing something um, for the sake of doing it, and I feel that you're not doing what exactly you really like doing. So you'll have to definitely work towards this energy, and you'll have to create a lot of focus. You'll have to start doing grounding meditations to control your mind, because your mind is completely distracted and you have issues with focus. This is what I have channelized through my spirit guides. Let's talk about people who have selected textbook here. Let's see what exactly is the psychic reading. For people who have chosen textbook, I see you guys are studying really hard, but knock knock, there is someone who's entering your life, is something that I'm seeing here. There is going to be certain kind of distraction, but you'll have to make a plan towards it, and you'll have to ensure that you are taking a decision here. You can't just keep this thing as stray, because if someone is entering your life, someone is definitely entering your life to change a lot of things, because you really need to understand that you'll have to learn balancing situations here. You really like this person as well, you are in communication with this person, but you will have to take a decision, because if you do not take a decision, it will be just like the you really like this soup, but you are not choosing to drink it, and if someone else is drinking it, it will definitely affect your studies and also affect your focus. So you'll have to take a decision. Also, you can definitely think about this relationship later in your life, but right now, so that it does not distract you, and right now, so that it does not give you an emotional disturbance, you have to take a decision very very strictly, is what is coming from my spirit guides for you. So yes, and I definitely see you being very studious. I see you that you are someone who's actually very insecure about yourself, and you're working towards looking beautiful or looking handsome, and you are very studious. You really want to do something in your life, because there is a lot of parental pressure also on you, and you are really wanting to do something just to prove your parents, just to prove yourself to others. I know that you do not like studying so much, but you're doing that because you want to prove someone, and firstly you'll have to prove yourself. So do things that you actually love as well. You have to do a lot of self love. You'll have to take care of your traumas. You'll have to take care of what things are still stuck in your body, because in near future it can happen that you'll have to go to therapy, because there is a lot of childhood trauma that you have dealt with, and there is a lot of things that you are completely suppressing within yourself. Yes. So I was just checking that the mic is on or no, because suddenly the mic turns off sometimes. So yeah, this is what I've got for you. Let's see the tarot cards, and let's see what we are getting from my tarot angels here. Continuing, let's see what exactly the tarot angels are trying to give us related to people who have chosen novel. Let's see what exactly do you want to tell. Please tell me what exactly is happening in their career right now, what exactly they need to focus on. Give me one clarity. Give me, okay, I've got one card and it says Page of Cups. I definitely feel that you really see, as I mentioned, that there is something that is within you. There is something that you really need to express. You are an artist. You can be someone who loves writing poetries, can be someone who loves painting, can be someone who loves doing artistic things. So you'll have to balance it. You'll have to do that as well. You can be someone who loves to sing as well, can be someone who loves to dance as well. So you need to follow your passion so that you can be successful in your career, because if you do not do that, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be feeling yourself. You'll feel that you're doing it just for the sake of doing it, and you'll not be enjoying your life. You'll not be contented, you'll not be satisfied, and you'll not be happy at all. What is the challenge? What exactly is happening here? What exactly is challenge? Two cards, challenge, two cards. A lot of fearful energy, and Seven of Swords, escaping energy. I don't know why, but whatever you're doing in your career, I feel like you're very, very fearful, and you are very fearful because you're tired of failing. I feel like you have been trying to give certain kind of competitive exams as well, and you're very, very scared of losing. There is a feeling of trauma of rejection. I feel like you have a fear of rejection. You hate when you're rejected is something that I'm getting here. So you're running away from it, and I definitely see that if you're not focusing on your passion, then this fear is going to be there most of the time, because you really need to stabilize your mind, and you really need to get out of this fear. Somewhere down the line, I also feel that not only this fear, but you're also not giving your 100% in your career. You are very lazy, and you will be lazy because you're not following your passion. Side by side, you have to do something that keeps you motivated and keeps you happy, and that is what you'll have to do continuously. And I definitely see here that you're running away from a lot of things. You're running away. You're not feeling yourself. You're just not being yourself. You're being someone else. You're being someone else right now, and that is the reason you are not liking it. So you have to you there is a lot of energy, there's a lot of passion within you. There can be energy wherein you feel like you want to start something. It can be related to creativeness, it can be related to your career, it can be related to a new job, it can be related to a new business. So I definitely see a business kind of an energy. In future, you can definitely do a business here, and there is a lot of passion, there is a lot of fire within you. There is too much that you want to do, but the fire is not coming out of your system, it's not coming out of your body, and that is the reason it is making you feel very, very stuck at one place. Let's see what exactly is the advice from the spirit guides, what exactly the spirit guides wants to tell you in your current scenario. They're wanting to tell you that you really need to get inside to do something outside. You need to be spiritual, and you need to do some certain kind of grounding meditation. Go on YouTube and just like write their guided grounding meditation. Start practicing it every day in the morning. It will take 10 minutes of your day, and start doing it and see the change, and start following your passion at least 1 hour. Give 1 hour to your passion, whatever you really like doing. It can be dancing, it can be singing, it can be painting, it can be doing anything. Okay, so this is what I have received for people who have chosen the novel. Let's talk about people who have chosen textbook now. I'm not going to do take much time of yours. I want to do this very quickly. Let's see what is happening and what exactly they need to focus on. As I mentioned, you are very traumatic. You have a lot of anxiety issues, and you have a lot of vivid dreams also, and I feel like you think way too much, and most of the time you are thinking very, very negative. You're not at all confident. You feel like you won't be able to do things. You're very scared as well, but then you have to be much more confident. You have to deal with your trauma issues. You'll have to deal with all the anxiety issues that you have been feeling and you have been going through because of so much of chaos around you. You'll have to do all of these things. You'll have to focus more on yourself, and this all things are coming from your family. I definitely see you are from a very chaotic family, a family that has already a lot of trauma is there in your family, and they have just dumped on you, because of which you are trying to prove something to them, and because of which you are trying to seek attention. Maybe there is no attention given to you as well. continuing the video, there's a lot of trauma dumping happening to you, and it is coming towards you through your family, and there can be a lot of things happening in your college or maybe the school that you're studying, whatever it is. Maybe you had a very extreme childhood wherein people used to tease you, or there is a lot of things that are still stuck in your body. What exactly is the challenge here? What exactly is the challenge here for people who have chosen textbook? What is the challenge here? You really need to heal yourself. You really need to heal yourself. You really need to open your heart chakra, because if you do not do that, then the opportunities are going to not come in your life, and you'll always be struggling is something that I'm seeing. I feel that whoever has chosen textbook, you guys can be the first child. Majorly that these are first one child. I don't know why, but I'm sensing it. But things are going to change after you heal yourself. You really need to start balancing things. You really need to start getting aware that, okay, I feel this. Start being aware about your feelings. I feel you escape your feelings way too much. You do not care about your emotions, because no one cared about your emotions, and no one talks about emotions in your family. They don't care about it. They just feel that this is something that should not be talking about. I feel like they are so numb, but you are a very emotional kind of a person, and because of which you have stopped actually expressing what you actually feel about things. Let's see what exactly is the advice from the spirit guides for your current scenario in terms of your career. What is the advice? What exactly is the advice? Two advice. First is that you need to change. You need to change a lot. You need to change the perspective you are living in, and also you really need to start prioritizing yourself as well, and start being a bit more disciplined. So start scheduling your day. Give yourself some time for yourself also. Sit with yourself and understand what's happening with you. What are the feelings that you're feeling? Why are you feeling like this? And talk to a friend, or talk to a tarot reader, or talk to a therapist, so that you can have that focus, and so that you can feel much better about yourself and much more confident about yourself, so that you can do something great in your life. And trust me when I say this, you will be doing something great in your life. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got clarity, and do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel.